Okay, I'm gonna start here. Um, it's a wintry Saturday night in Wisconsin, and I'm thinking that we're not going to have any more office hours this year for my for my business. So thought I'd go through, do a bunch of free thinking kind of things, and hopefully put this on both my podcasts and my YouTube channel, and go from there. You know. So first thing is I'd like to thank everyone that either listens to Coach Unplugged, is a member of teachhoops.com, watches my YouTube channel, follows me on Twitter at Coach Collins JMN. Any of those people, it's amazing to me. It's amazing to me that a high school basketball coach in Wisconsin is able to reach and talk to people all around the world about the best sport and best game in the world. So that from that standpoint, I'm unbelievably thankful. I'm thankful for the new year. I'm thankful for obviously my health and my family and my kids, but I'm thankful for all of you that watch the videos I put up, listen to the podcasts, to a ranting basketball coach. So thank you. Couple things I just wanted to talk about as far as kind of my team and how we're kind of flowing right now. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but we are going through some major cold and flu things right now. It's the middle of December, and we're having a really hard time just because it's going around the team. I think so. Let's see. We played on Thursday, and I think on Wednesday when we had our film session, I asked everybody in the room who wasn't sick, and of course, I'm just getting over sinus infection. You kind of hear it in my voice. Move my mic a little closer to me there. Yeah, everybody but one player in the room raised their hand. We've had the flu, we've had the colds, we've had injuries. It's been a crazy year for us with that. And we do the prevention things. We do everything we can to kind of prevent that from occurring. We have the sanitizer. We make sure they're getting to bed early. We have the curfews. I think all those things are really important. Another thing that we do in our program that I think is really effective is every kid has to have their own water bottle. In the beginning part of my coaching career, we would go in there and they'd be sharing water. It's like, oh my God, it's like a germ fest. So what I do is I buy the Gatorade bottles, put their numbers on them, 22, and that's their bottle. And I do it for a couple of reasons. I do it, first of all, not only because I think it's good for not only good for keeping them healthier. I think it's really, really important for them not to be leaving the gym to go get water or go over to the water. So our rule in our practice is they can get a drink whenever they want. There's no restrictions on drinks. That's silly from so many standpoints. But they have to bring their own water bottle. They bring it in. They're responsible for it. Whenever they have a break, whenever we're doing something where they can have some time to do that, then they go and get a drink. And then they got to go refill. Luckily, right outside of our main gym, there's a nice place for them to refill. But so I think that's a thing. I think a huge thing, especially the teenage boys and girls, or even preteen, is making sure they get enough sleep. I know that I have a freshman son, and I know he doesn't get enough sleep, so I'm always harping on him to get more sleep. I should make sure that my bald head, I'm not actually bald, but it feels like it. And my Cubs, I'm showing for the people that are viewing, I'm showing my Cubs World Series thing here. But anyway, I think it's really important, both as a coach and a parent, to make sure that they're getting enough rest. We set curfews, we do all that kind of stuff, but they got to get at least 8 hours, and it's really hard depending on when schools start. So that's one of the things I really wanted to talk about. I wonder if other people are having those same issues. If you are, comment down below, and I'd love to hear about it. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Luckily, we have one more game here before break, and then we're lucky enough we're going to go down and play in Kingdom of the Suns. We've been really blessed in our program. We've played in some of the premier events around the country. Played in Beach Ball Classic in Myrtle Beach, Orange Bowl in Miami, the Villages in Central Florida. Going this year to Kingdom of the Sun. So we're super excited about that. So it's good. I'm going to be able to give my guys a couple of days off, and then we can go down and at least get out of, as I'm sitting here in my office looking out the window, it's snowing, and I'm going to have to go outside and snowblower shovel that when it stops, which hopefully is sooner than later. We're supposed to actually have a game in 23 minutes, and it got canceled because the snow Armageddon was coming, but ended up not coming. So those are the big things. I wonder how everyone's team's playing. We're a month in. We're as coaches right now. We're kind of reevaluating what we're doing and some of the things we need to work on. But it's this stretch right around the holidays that you can kind of take a deep breath, figure out where your team is, and then where they need to go. It doesn't matter if you're a youth coach, high school coach, college coach. Kind of works all the same way. I'm so excited about Teach Hoops. It was one of these things that I put some videos up on YouTube, and I get emails all the time about what do you do here, what do you do there, blah blah blah. And I'm spending all this time emailing or responding to people that it's like that people want to learn the game of basketball. And do I know more than anybody else? No, I think I know a lot. I think I've won a lot of games, and I've had really good players. And I think you're around something for 30 years, you kind of learn the ins and outs of it. But I just felt like there was a need. There was a kind of a need for people to learn about how to coach. It doesn't matter again what level. That you need resources, needed a mentor, needed somebody to bounce ideas off of, needed somebody to have office hours with, needed somebody to talk to, needed somebody to email, those kind of things. And that's where I'm going to show you. That's where I'm going to put this up here. This is where, for those of you that are listening on the podcast, you're not going to be able to see it, but you can go check it out at www.teachhoops.com. So I did that with 2 H's up here. I did this with 2 H's and 1 H because I didn't know how people would type it in their computer. But anyway, it's for coaches who just want to get better. I'm if I can pan here, you see my library, books. And again, people that are listening can't see it, but basically I'm in my library right now, and I love reading. I love learning. I'm a teacher by trade. I coach basketball, but I'm a teacher. I think we're all lifetime learners, and what a better way to learn this great game of basketball. So what do we have? Every week I'm going to just go through some things real quick, especially for the people that are listening rather than watching. If you're watching, you can kind of see it, but I do weekly mini lessons. I go through different things like injury prevention, how we motivate parents, practice planning, all those kind of things. I do office hours. We won't do office hours now until after the first of the year. I might throw one in maybe when I'm in Florida, get by the pool or something. That'll be kind of fun. But anyway, so bi-monthly office hours. We have a coaching community. We're still kind of building the coaching community. I kind of have it going in 2 different spots right now, and I'm trying to figure out how we can kind of get everybody together and engage. I have a huge library of Hall of Fame coaches of videos that are not, some are mine, some are, I'm going to boot this one up so you can see it. And I list them all here. You can look, there's SEAL offense, there's Bob Mackey, who's a great coach out of New York, the Art of Passing, all of them. And I wrote 45, but there's actually more than 45 videos there. So talk about those, all sorts of coaching forums, practice plan stuff, and those I'm putting up kind of with the weekly mini lessons. But what I tell the coaches is if they need something or want something, or I don't have it up on the site, just tell me and I'll get it to them instantaneously. And then they basically get me. I know there's a bunch of coaches that I've sent stuff to that have recently joined, and I think the email chain's like at 35 right now. We're just kind of boom, 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 sending stuff back and forth, and you have access to me. You have access to me by email. If we need to do a chat, we'll do a chat. I mean, I am here for the coaches, and that's why I'm doing it. And then obviously a little resume about me, some of my players, obviously Wesley Matthews being one of probably the most famous, but just other coaches that have done are taking it or are part of the membership site. And then basically our 3 different plans to do it. And I think if you get in, we've had very few people not re-up. I believe that if you try this, that's why I give you a 14-day free trial. After 14 days, don't like it, don't get charged. So you just have to let me know. Boom, no problem. But very few people not re-up after, and I think that's I take that as a compliment in the sense that I think we're giving people something that they want, a resource, something that's useful. So what I do is ask you to go check it out over at teachhoops.com. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think it's a great site. And if you want to try for 2 months and then take a little break and come back, whatever works for you. But I think it's, especially, I had a 4th grade dad that was emailing me about stuff. And it's like, great, that's exactly what I want. Because it not only the best way to learn something is to teach it. And when I'm helping other people, I'm learning this game that I love even better. So please go check it out. And, I don't think you'll be disappointed. So until we talk again, have a great holiday season coming up, and we'll talk soon.